Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler filming south and east from Jeanette's Pier as 1 to 1.5 foot waves roll in off the North Atlantic Ocean. Air temperatures right now in the range of the lower 80s. Cooler conditions today with clouds overhead, jellies in the water, and ocean water temperatures a little bit warmer, warming up as the Gulf Stream gets closer. Smaller waves than expected, but nonetheless the swell does appear to be trying to push into shore. We've got a larger swell offshore in the 3 to 5 foot range, and I believe that the swell will build throughout the day as we don't have any real wind conditions blowing those waves out as we have had over the past couple of days. We'll just keep our fingers crossed and hope the conditions improve throughout the day and into tomorrow as expected, but nonetheless the waves are smaller than they were expected today. All right, let's get into some of the local reports right now at Nag's Head. Waves in the range about 1 foot. Primary swell of the east-southeast is around 1 foot and 9 seconds. West winds about 2 miles per hour. We're starting to get a little bit of a northerly component in the winds. Air temperatures in the lower 80s right now. Ocean water temperatures around 72 degrees. A little bit further south down at Rodanthe, waves 1 foot, semi-glassy. Southeast swell at 1.3 feet and 7 seconds. West-southwest winds at 5 miles per hour. 84 degree air temperatures, ocean water temperatures all the way up to 83 degrees. And then at Buxton, 1 foot waves, a little bit higher, 1 to 1.5 foot, and clean southeast swell at 1.3 foot. West-southwest winds at 4 miles per hour. 81 degree air temperatures, 83 degree ocean temperatures. And last of all at Frisco, 2 to 3 foot waves and semi-clean conditions. Frisco, the large wave spot here in the Outer Banks, with this southerly swell much stronger down there at Frisco. Okay, looking out at the tropical environment for the North Atlantic, it does appear that the North Atlantic might be about ready to start coughing up some tropical cyclones. Right now we've got 2 tropical disturbances, one in the central tropical Atlantic heading toward the Windward Islands. This tropical disturbance has a 50% chance of developing over the next 7 days. And we also have a second tropical disturbance emerging from Africa, very large area of clouds that presently is very disorganized with only a 30% chance of developing over the next 7 days. But just looking at the ocean conditions and looking at this large area of disturbed weather, and there's much warmer than normal waters out there in the North Atlantic, I wouldn't be surprised if those potentials for tropical cyclone formation do start to increase. So definitely want to be keeping our eyes out there on the tropics. Those hurricanes can definitely be big wave makers, but they can also pose a threat to our coastline. So it's a little bit of a double-edged sword here for us surfers, as we do like the good waves, but we don't want to have people being endangered by massive storms heading toward the coastline. Okay, getting down into some climate news. Let's talk a little bit about a Hawaiian virtue as we think about the folks in Lahaina who are trying to recover from the severe fires that have been spurred by climate crisis down there in Hawaii. And one of the virtues of Hawaiian Islanders is to pitch in with kindness, to pitch in with kindness no matter what. And Kai Lenny, who is a professional surfer, has gone out of his way to use his voice to help the people of Lahaina reeling from climate crisis. According to reports from NBC News, Kai Lenny jetted over there on his jet ski and has been on the ground there in Lahaina using his voice and his clout as a professional surfer to help raise awareness for the victims of the wildfire and to get as much help as possible down there on the ground. So much respect to Kai Lenny for the hard work that he's doing for the people of Lahaina, and just asking everyone to do everything they can to pitch in this time of disaster and trouble for the people of Hawaii and of Lahaina as well. It's worth noting that climate crisis does increase the potential for these wildfire disasters to occur, by enhancing drought conditions and by enhancing extreme weather conditions such as extreme winds that enhance fire hazard. So as I typically do, I'd like to ask everyone to also do everything they can to help speed the transition to clean energy and to replace the harmful fossil fuel burning, which is weaponizing the climate against people across the world. And for this point, I'd just like to note a bit of news out of Montana. Montana has recently seen a climate ruling where a judge ruled that the youth of the nation have a constitutional right to a safe climate. And the ruling states that fossil fuel funding in Montana is unconstitutional because clean energy can replace it. So cheers to the youth climate activists in Montana who have managed to achieve this groundbreaking ruling, and cheers to all of the clean energy experts that testified as part of this ruling to get it out there for the people of Montana. And let's hope that the rest of the folks in the United States can also get on board to helping rapidly deploy clean energy to replace those harmful fossil fuels that are causing a weaponized climate system against all of us. So thanks for joining me for this session of the OBX Wave Report. I hope you guys get out there and enjoy some wonderful surf conditions today. Hope you guys catch some good waves and enjoy the surf as I have today. And just much love to all of you, and hope you guys have fun. Take care, and I will be back with you guys shortly as we watch a little party wave here, and we'll get back to it.